Good morning. It is day 5 of our trip. Today's moving day. So this morning we're going to go to the Civilization Museum, and then we are going to fly over to Aswan. Once we get to Aswan, we're going to jump on a bus, then a boat, and then go to Cataract Hotel, where Agatha Christie wrote Death on the Nile. And then we are going to go to, I think, like a temple or something like that, and watch a cool night light show. And then we're going to end up on our cruise ship on the Nile River. So really excited about today. Got a lot packed in it. We want you to join us. Let's go.
We are starting with the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. It is a lovely museum, quite small, and we will try to cover most of what's there, especially the mummies that has been transferred recently in 2021 during a lovely parade that took place. The parade is something I'm very proud of. I'll tell you more about it, and hopefully there are sometimes a video that plays and shows you a little bit of it. If not, we can still look it up on YouTube. So we'll be in the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. We call it NMEC. NMEC stands for National Museum of Egyptian Civilization. girgar is a transparent layer that is black in color in her case. And this one always is black in color in order to be conservative, although they love colors. Nubians love colors. You will see when we go visit Aswan, whenever we look at a house and it's colorful from the inside and painted, it's Nubian. So she wants the colors, but the society says it's conservative. So they have those girgar. And I personally believe that the girgar was an inspiration, not in color, but in the material that is transparent from the ancients. Because we know that Nifr Tari comes from Nubia. And she always wore some garment that looks exactly to me like a girgar.
Thank you.
Lunch is served, Mom.
All right, so here's what we got for our box lunch. We got a sub with turkey and cheese, chicken and cheese, turkey and cheese. We got some French fries. We got another sub with chicken.
Talking about the water. Usually they don't say it.
Got
Officially it's no water.
banana. Of course, you got water.
Yeah, the glossy bags are coming next.
Got juice box. And we got a full salad. So I think this will be enough for lunch today.
And the crew members, I have the pleasure to welcome you on board Egypt Air's Boeing 737-800, flight number 84, proceeding to Aswan. We shall cover the distance between Cairo and Aswan in 1 hour and 20 minutes. We have just landed at Aswan Airport. The temperature outside the cabin is reported to be 31 degrees Celsius. For your own safety and the safety of others, please remain seated with your seat belts fastened until the captain turns off the seat belt sign. We hope that you have enjoyed this flight with us, and we are looking forward to see you once more on our future flights. Thank you for flying Egypt Air.
So here we are in Aswan. We took an Egypt Air flight from Cairo to Aswan, and now that we have landed, we've located our baggage. That's good to go. Now we're hopping on a bus to go, I think, to the Nile River. So that'll be cool. Definitely looking forward to it.
We would like to introduce first Osama, our driver, is going to be with us. Give him a huge round of applause because Osama is going to be driving in the morning for 5 hours just to meet us in Abu Simbel, drive us for only 10 minutes to the museum, to the temple, and then drive us back the same 10 minutes, and then he's going to be driving another 5 hours to meet us in Luxor.
Yeah, as soon as we said that our driver was going to wake up early in the morning and drive 5 hours to drive us 10 minutes, everybody was like, huh? The buses at Abu Simbel are notoriously unreliable. They break down, they're old.
The high dam is where the columns of electricity are, far there, 7 kilometers to the south, right-hand side. The small formation of the lake known as Philae Lake, since there is a small temple, a beautiful one, that we are visiting tonight in the Sound and Light Show. While to the left-hand side, you can see the red granite down there in what we call cataracts. The red granite is the bedrock of Aswan, so it's almost everywhere.
Not just a hotel that we are taking you to. It is a Sofitel, first of all. Sofitel chain, worldwide. They got only 7 of their hotels worldwide, but they are calling them legends. This is one of them. It has been always among top 5 most luxurious hotels worldwide. salad, pickles, eggplant, baba ganoush, tahini, and our local green salad.
Thank you.
The greenish one, it's called molokhia. It is not a soup. It is a plant we grow here in Egypt. We buy it in kilograms. We bring it back home. We wash it very well. We take the leaves. We throw the sticks away. And we have a special cutting tool, metal, made only for this sort of plant. It looks like a crescent in shape, metal, with one wooden handle on each side. So you will be holding it like this, and you will be cutting it like this. When we cut it into very small pieces, it gives us a slimy syrup. So we take the whole thing, we add it to a hot chicken soup on the stove, and we keep stirring. At the same time, we prepare a pan on a pan with mashed garlic, whether oil or a little bit of butter, and we keep it for less than a minute on the stove, and then we add everything together. Then we pour from the pot to another till it mixed very well, and then we serve it like this. Whether we can eat it using the bread, cut a piece of bread and dip it in and eat it, or you can put it on the rice, mix and eat. This leads us to the rice, which this one is called the loaded rice. There is rice, milk, coconut. Some people stuff it with chicken or beef or sausages or hot dog, but this one is plain, and it goes in the oven. Exactly the same way of cooking it, but instead of adding salt, you can add sugar, exact same way, and it would turn into a dessert. So you can freeze it and eat it as a dessert. The third tagine, it's our famous okra. This is without any beef or lamb, it's plain. And the fourth one that looks like a stew, you might call it a stew, but we call it the pat's kebab. It is beef in the stew with pieces of potatoes, and it is cooked also in the oven. Added to it some onion, cut it onion. Enjoy.
You, who are the goddess of this place, you will see and hear once again what humans may only imagine. You can read the scrolls in the magnificent library, and when you enter the temple courtyard, you will see once again on the left, the same side as your heart, the peristyle of Mamisi, that happy place where you gave birth to your son, Horus. Look and listen. First comes the watchman, the high priest of the constellations, climbing to his post atop the monumental gateway.
I have counted the night hours, and now the stars grow pale. The night loses its strength. Lamps are lit, and the temple comes to life again.
What's even more exciting than all this is I just got a call about my doors and my siding at home getting done. So there's competition here. Thank you.
You who hear my voice, you who have come from the four corners of the earth to admire Egypt's treasure, which a French sailor once called the fur of Egypt. Come, you too may enter the temple of Isis. See, O goddess, on the threshold, the sacred rock with its words carved in granite to perpetuate the memory of men.
This was part of the UNESCO move where this would have been underwater, but it was moved before they did something with the dam back in 1968 for that whole topic. This was part of it, and this would have been submerged had it not been for the UNESCO, I guess, monuments move. And that's cool to knowingly be in one of the things that was part of that back in 1968 when I was 4 years old, so that's pretty cool. Thank you.
Christianity ruled the world, but the tribes of Nubia and the Sudan still made their pilgrimages here, and still your priests welcomed them.
During the spread of Christianity, I, Esmet Akom, was one of the last priests to keep the cult of Isis alive. 550 flooding years after Jesus Christ, Justinian ordered the gates to be broken down. The sanctuary doors were smashed, and the high priests beaten and chased away. It was the turn of Islam to reach the banks of Philae. The minarets of Belal rose towards the sky, and in the middle of the island lay the tomb of a sheikh who united all the faithful. The site became Qasar, the castle of Anas el-Ugur.
All right, Dad, so what'd you think?
It was all right. No, it was extremely cool. Very nice dramatization, very nice lighting effects. All they need to do is light it up and not see anything, and it's extremely cool. Very, very cool. Mohammed?
No.
Okay, you take US dollars, American money, okay?
Yeah.
What do you got? Oh, okay. There. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
You too. Yep, yeah. Yeah, program for that. So
Very nice.
that's cool.
That is awesome.
All right, so I was asking Chris, do you think that everyone on our group has been to Disneyland or Disney World? So I'm asking you, any has not? If you haven't, would you please raise your hand? Okay, none of us. We all went. I want to tell you something about that. I haven't been, Karim hasn't been. My daughter, she's into sports, and with her team, she's a synchronized swimmer. She went when she was young, she was, I think, 13 or 14, to France. And so, as a reward, because they had a medal, they won one, they were taken to Euro Disney. And so she came back and told me, she was very young, this is the best day in my life. And she's not like that, you know? And so I started to save money as a target to try my best to take my kids, both the son and the daughter, to Euro Disney because it is closer, so it is cheaper and affordable tickets as well for the family. And we did that only last summer, so it was a dream, a big dream. And because I work with Adventure by Disney, I received lots of very nice invitations to the States, but I can't afford going yet. So I want to tell you that when we went, both kids were so happy, although she is 18 and he is 14, but they were thrilled happy. And the happiness I saw in their eyes is worth a lot. So I hope you understand how it feels that nothing is for granted and that we should always appreciate everything. I'm happy you all have been, and I hope you have enjoyed it like my kids did.
Welcome to the TAMR! We are on the river now. Are you excited? Yeah, wakey. Okay, so welcome aboard. On behalf of myself and all the crew on board and Wings Tours, our partner, I'd like to welcome you in our beautiful town, which is one of Wings Tours' new products, and it's been done and created and built specially for adventures. So actually this is your home here in Egypt. So welcome home.
we made it. We are on the TAMR cruise ship here on the Nile River. It's been a long travel day, but we went and saw some cool stuff. I think my favorite part about today was going to the old Cataract Hotel and seeing the hotel where Agatha Christie wrote Death on the Nile. It was fun to FaceTime Ruthie and show her the Nile, show her the balcony area there where we were having a really nice dinner, and let her know I was thinking of her tonight, because I was. So, really cool hotel, absolutely stunning. I think only like 7, let's say under 10 hotels in the world are known as like legacy hotels or something like that. And this was one of them. So the hotel there was one of the top in the world, and it was really big, and it was really beautiful, and the food was very nice. So that was definitely the highlight of my day. Dad, what was the highlight of your day?
The highlight of my day was calling to wish Christy a happy birthday, me not getting a response back, reminding me how truly independent she is and how obsolete that I am. And that's my favorite part of the day. Second favorite part of the day.
That's pretty good,
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty tough to pick apart. This was the day of travel. I have never ridden more than one airplane within a period of a week before, and I think we're going to have a couple more. This is just pretty insane. So, and that's it. And the little kids, where the boat docks from the Temple of Isis, selling these things, giving them money. It's kind of cool to get to do. So it was a nice time, and it's hard to pick a single thing. It is. We saw the mummies today. We actually saw King Ramses II, who is not only standing on top of my TV, he's also here in Egypt in a case. Had over 100 boys. I guess he didn't have a job. And I don't know any girls. I guess somebody's got to do it. But we got to see the real Ramses II today. And it is impossible to pick something. So it is all very overwhelming. You surrender in photographing everything. I am so blessed that Steven is getting everything on video. It's just too much. So it is very cool, and I'm having a very nice time. And Stevie's being nice to me. And that's it. And I'm being nice to Steven.
Yes,
and there we go. Just a note, if you look here, there is a space. So just want everyone to know, these are not joined.
No, they're not.
There's a space. That's it. I just wanted to accentuate that fact. There is a space.
Land, air, and sea, all in one day. Land with the bus, air in the plane, and sea on the boat.
Feel cool. Rearranged. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you have it. So, a fun travel day. Also saw some cool stuff.
And we're on a ship right now,
yeah,
I guess.
The TAMR. Yeah. It's really
I think
pretty.
a TAMR is an animal. You should look it up. TAMR, right?
Yeah. TAMR. No, TAMR.
Oh, never mind. It's probably
TAMR.
So, all right.
It's very nice.
There we go.
Really nice boat.
That's all I got.
Fun travel day with some cool stuff in between. And we made it on the Nile River. Good night.
Good night.